Hey guys, today is February 21st and I'm here to tell you pretty much everything. I'm trying to think where to start. So last week, which was Valentine's Day, I did a vlog, but it got cut short probably about 6. And the reason why is because I got a phone call from my aunt saying they were taking my grandma to the doctor or the hospital. So I'll rewind a little bit. My grandma is my best friend, overall best friend. I can't really live without her. And I've updated this on my Facebook page and everything for Mama Kaden. And thank you for the ball. And pretty much on Monday, not this past Monday, but the Monday before, which would be, let me see, I can get the date for y'all. She got diagnosed with stage 4 adenocarcinoma, lung cancer, spots on both her lungs and liver. And they decided to do chemo, so that was February 10th. And they decided to do chemo, and I was kind of against her doing chemo just because she is 82 years old. Because she is 82 years old, and I just felt like she would have been better off without doing it. But I mean, I would support her either way. And pretty much she did chemo Wednesday. Thursday she was fine. I called her every day. I call her every day anyway, but I called her every day. Thursday she was fine. Like, she told my aunt they wanted to go get Sonic happy hour drinks, and they're like, you want a medium one? She goes, no, I want a large one. It's only $1. And so, yes, baby. And then Wednesday, I called her in the morning, or not Wednesday, on Friday, I called her in the morning, and she was just repeating, I miss you and I love you, I miss you and I love you, I miss you and I love you, I miss you and I love you. And I was just like, I miss you too. And then I called her back later that night because my aunt asked me to. I was like, hey Nana, what's up? And she goes, where's your phone? And I was like, to my ear. And I was like, where's your phone? And she's like, to my ear. Oh my God. I was like, okay. Like, I was a little confused, but I just went along with it. And then my aunt took over the phone and was like, she's not breathing correctly. Like, apparently she fought my aunt the whole night before. And, like, all this stuff. And about an hour later, they called me telling me that they were taking her to the hospital. And like, pretty much Valentine's Day, after that was not Valentine's Day. I was worried about my grandma. I cried most of the night. Garrett was here. Like, I'll still upload the Valentine's Day vlog and everything. And then they told me I need to come see her because we didn't know how much more time we had. Because without treatment, she had a few weeks to a few months. And, like, there was a possibility chemo would cut her time in half and blah, blah. And so, Saturday, I was like, well, she's in the hospital. I can't bring Declan because it wouldn't be right, you know, because I remember stuff when I was 2. And I was like, I don't want him to remember that, you know, that would just be, really, that would just be hard on everybody, and then plus having to take care of him while I'm sitting here talking to my Nana. I went in, hold on, Dec. I went in and we dropped Declan off. We got there about 11:40, and I went in thinking she was going to be talking, she was going to be laughing, she was going to be the Nana I know. And when I walked in, she was on a breathing machine. She was in a medicated coma. She really couldn't like, she had moments where she would move and stuff, but that was only because the pain medicine was wearing off. And, like, I was going to vlog because I asked her previous, like, if, you know, I ever have a chance to have a last moment with you, can I vlog it? And she said yes, so I could cherish it forever. And Garrett was going to be in charge of the camera because she wanted her boyfriend to come. And the second we walked in, it was no recording, nothing. I did not want to remember my grandma like that. It was not something I would ever want to remember anybody by. And, like, Clifton and Garrett couldn't stay in the room because, I mean, we went in there thinking, you know, she was going to be laughing and giggling and everything. And then I didn't know this and what this word was until hours later. But they kept talking about hospice, and I was just like, oh, you know, I don't know what that is. You know, I was thinking it was like a nursery home. Not a nursery home, but, like, I guess that would be called. I don't know. And I was just like, okay. And my cousins came, but before they came, Clifton and Garrett went to go get lunch for everybody. It was just me and my grandma, and then them two. And, like, we're sitting there, and she started moving, and they're like, you have to hold her hands down because she'll pull the oxygen mask off. And I was like, okay. And, like, I was talking to her, I was telling her I loved her, and that her Katie girl was there, and everything's gonna be okay, I'm here, you know, just letting her know. And she sat up in bed and goes, hi, baby, and smiled. And I never want to forget that. Like, that was the best thing that could ever happen to me on that day. And, like, after that, I had to go outside and smoke a cigarette. Like, I don't know if y'all know I smoke, but it's pretty obvious I do. And, you know, I've been trying to quit, especially knowing my grandma has lung cancer and everything, and I had to go outside. I was just bawling my eyes out. My cousins got there, and the second they walked in, they started bawling. Like, everyone would just cry at random times. Like, you could talk to her and she'd move her hands like she was talking to you. She'd moan, and it was just, it was hard to see my grandma like that. But I don't know where I exactly left off, but my memory card ran out of memory. But like, I didn't really want to leave her. Like, Clifton and Garrett, like, ate up there and stuff, and then they went back down, and, like, they hung out outside. And but, like, I went outside and smoked a cigarette, and one of my cousins came, and she was pretty much, like, they felt bad in a way, I guess, because like life got in the way. Everyone got busy, you know. No one really, everyone thought Nana was okay. Like, a week before that, she was fine. Like, 2 days before that, she was fine. And it turns out that when she was breathing in, she wasn't breathing out all the carbon dioxide. She wasn't breathing all the carbon dioxide. Deck. Yeah. And she just wasn't breathing all the... Deck. You want to play with it? Okay, grab it. Oh, here. And so she wasn't breathing it all out, and so she was getting carbon dioxide poisoning. And yes, it's carbon dioxide and not carbon monoxide. I'm straightening y'all a little bit. I hope that doesn't... I don't know, I just don't feel like y'all are pointing at me. But, and so, like, they came in and said that her numbers had doubled from the night before. And, like, I just sat up there talking to her, and, like, I brought my grandma a condom because she's perverted, and I told her, and she just kind of, like, wiggled her hand and was like, yeah, you're gonna need it. And it was just, like, I just kept joking with her, like, I just, like, kept messing with her, like, trying to get a reaction out of her, and just doing something, you know, just to have those last moments with her. And, like, once my cousins came, like, I didn't really feel like goofing off at that time. Like, I didn't feel like telling funny stories. I didn't feel like telling things that we had done growing up. you know, going to see Nana and things like that. I just didn't want to do that. I really didn't. And then her medicine, like, they had a hospice meeting, and, like, at that point, I still didn't know what it was, exactly what hospice was. And they said they're taking her there, either the next day or tonight, depending, like, they're gonna come do an assessment and blah, blah. And I was like, okay, and then we did the last prayer, and I never prayed so hard in my life, because I was not ready to lose my best friend, but I did not like seeing her suffer like that. And this is why videos have been getting harder this past week, because today is 1 week exactly from when she went into the hospital. And, like, and the medicine started wearing off, and I went over there and was like, Nana, it's okay. Katie girl has to go home. I have to go get Declan. I have to take care of Declan. And she started screaming no. She didn't. Like, my aunt literally pulled me out of the room because she was like, she doesn't want you to go, but she understands that you have to. And I was just like, I can't leave her. I couldn't leave her. And it hurt me on the inside to leave her. And I've never cried on camera, guys, besides when I got into the wreck with Nana. And, like, they told me pretty much, and so let me know anything that goes on. I'll be the first to know. Like, and I walked down, like, because we were on the 4th floor, and I went all the way down, and I just sat there, and, like, I just stood in front of the elevator, not even going down yet, and I just bawled, and I just pretty much cried. And then I was like, okay, and I was like, I have to go, because I'm killing myself. I was literally killing myself because I could not stand her seeing like that. And, like, I get to the truck, and, you know, I look up where her room is, and I was just like, Nana, I love you. I really do. And I'm not ready to lose you, but I'm strong enough to do it. So, like, just be happy for me and give Mom a kiss. And I was just like, and I opened up the truck door, and Garrett and Clifton were both sleeping, and we had to go to her house to get a shelf thing that will be in another video, possibly today if I feel like doing it after this video. But like, we had to go to her house, and I just cried the whole time. I pretty much had a panic attack the whole time. And I pulled up to the house, and Garrett said my face went pale. And I just wasn't ready to let go of the house. Like, I grew up in that house. Like, we were even talking about me and Clifton moving in there. And, like, it was just like, we could move in there, but it ended up being not the best decision. And, like, we sat there, and we were like, okay, and we got whatever we needed, and I told her goodbye one last time. And that night, Clifton's mom told us that I had already been through way too much, and she'll keep Declan for the night. I was like, okay, thank you. Like, I wasn't expecting that. And so Clifton and I relaxed for a little bit, and I went over to a friend, the neighbor's house, and we sat there, and I talked to her, and, like, I asked her what hospice was, and then that's when they told me it's pretty much a place where people go to die. And here I was thinking my Nana had a chance, you know, she was going to come out of it, I was going to be able to call her, And I was like, oh, well, I left my phone over there. I don't know what's going on. And so I went over there, and, like, they took her at 9. And my Uncle Danny, he lives about 3 hours away. He spent the night with her. And, like, for some reason, some people... And so they pretty much, like, a lot of people thought that they just, like, took the oxygen mask on her and let her go like that.
Shoot.
Yeah. No, Deck. No. You don't touch it. And they pretty much, like, they thought, like, pretty much they just, like, took the mask off of her and just let her flop around until she suffocated. And that's not what happened. My uncle told me they kept the mask on her. They didn't, like, just let her go. They made sure she was in no pain. Deck, you can't touch it. Are you okay?
Okay.
Go watch Choo Choo. Please. But, like, I went back after my friend's house. And we relaxed. Sorry. He wants to touch the camera. But, like, we came home, relaxed, didn't do much, and I started looking at hospice. And I looked at Clifton and I go, is Nana counted as a terminal illness? And he didn't know what to say because I was just, my mind was so fuzzy, I wasn't thinking correctly. And he goes, yes, baby, she has a terminal illness. And I was like, so, and then I asked him, I go, are they gonna, like, take the mask off of her and just let her suffocate? And he goes, no, they're gonna let her go on her own time. She was like, he's like, they're gonna make sure that, you know, she's comfortable, she's not gonna be in any pain, and she will go at her own time, whether it's in a few hours or a few days or tomorrow or, you know, we don't know. He was like, she'll go on her own time. And what we think she waited for was to see everybody, because the night on February 15th, like I said, my uncle stayed with her, and they said about 8:30 she had passed on, but nobody was in the room, so she didn't want anyone to see her go. And like they called me 8:30 in the morning Sunday, and I guess I prepared myself, you know, after reading up on hospice and everything like that. And I just kind of, like, I guess I answered and I was like, hello, because I already knew what it was. I already knew what they were about to tell me. I mean, there would be no reason why they're calling me at 8:30 in the morning for no reason. And she told me she's dancing with my mom. And I couldn't cry at that time. I told Clifton, like, Clifton got up and he was like, okay. And he was like, you go back to sleep. And I had to take some night medicine that I haven't taken in a while. But I knew if I stayed up, I would have had a breakdown and it wouldn't have been healthy for me. And I went to sleep and I was walking in my sleep to, like, this room, and I've had these dreams before, and it was for my mom. So, you know, I thought my mom was coming to see me, and I, like, walk in and it's like a room. You can tell it's a room, but it's not a room, like, it's just all white. And my Nana came up to me and she told me she was okay, she was healthy, she was happy, and that she loved me and to keep taking care of her baby, which is this guy right here. And she told me, do not cry sad tears. And I jolted up and I was like, what just happened? Like, she hugged me and she hugged me and hold on. So like when I woke up, I was in disbelief. Like, they had sent me text messages and stuff, and I like kept reading them like, she's really gone, I have to accept this. Like, I can't, because when I lost my mom, I dwelled on it forever. And I mean, I'm supposed to, it's my mom, but this time I did not want myself to go where I was then. And it was just like, and there was a few people who I was talking to, and I texted them and I was like, my Nana's gone, I can't call her anymore. And that's the thing that has hurt me the most, is because usually when we're outside or something, or like nothing's going on, I call her, I tell her everything. She was my best friend. She knew things that nobody else knew. Like, she knew certain things that, I mean, she was my best friend. Like, we told secrets, we told stories, we told everything. And like, I've cried a few times, including this time, but mainly I've been very strong. Monday, Clifton and Garrett stayed home. Clifton stayed home. He told his boss, you know, and he took a vacation day. And then Garrett came over, and like, I found out like who my true friends were, and like, I started writing her every night on my Facebook, my personal Facebook, and I just tell her throughout my day like what's going on. And I mean, like, Clifton tells me I can call him any time of the day, but it's pretty hard when like some of the things that I talk to her about are like things that we've always talked about, like my family and like what's going on in my life, like things Clifton already knows. And it's just like, I can't really talk to him like how I talk to her. I can't talk to anybody how I talk to her, because that was, like I said, my best friend. I mean, I am broken down. I have my moments where I just want to be alone, like lay around, do nothing, and I can't be like that. Like, I've been like that this whole week. I mean, I understand I'm in mourning and I'm grieving and it hurts, but I have a son to take care of. I have a husband that I need to feed. God, sandwiches just don't cut it out every night. I have to clean. I mean, yeah, my house is still pretty much picked up, but I can't keep doing this to myself. Like, I have so many, but I may or may not vlog this weekend. Also, if you see a bunch of videos with this shirt, I'm vlogging them all today. All the videos will be uploaded in bulk because I really don't have Wi-Fi right now. But so yeah, sorry this video turned to this because my battery's about to die and everything. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I promise I will still be around. I promise, guys. I'm doing 100% better than I thought I would be. And I love you guys, and I know she would want me to keep doing what I do best, which is vlogging, especially here recently. So, and being a mom, of course. She loved me being a mom. Maybe not at 16 and Aunt Mary, but she still loved me being a mom. And here's Declan. Say hi. You want to go to sleep? Okay. So, bye guys. Say bye. And I'll see you in my next video.